Episode 22, Series 4 of 1001 Stories of Greatness. Titus in Kira. Titus, a businessman, had heard about Kira, a city rumored to be exploding with business activity. People rushed in and out every day, exploring different business ideas. What stood out most was the locals' hospitality. The residents welcomed newcomers warmly, a major reason the city flourished. There was one concern, though: rumors that Kira was filled with scammers. It was a popular rumor, but Titus didn't pay much attention. When he arrived, he remembered visiting as a little boy with his family to see a relative who lived in Kira. Now grown, he barely recognized the city, but he could see it was prosperous. I'd like to start something small here and see how it does, Titus thought. He spent the day asking locals about business opportunities. Most spoke about Kira's prosperity, but a few warned him to be careful of scammers. They are everywhere, they said. Titus shrugged it off, thinking it was normal for any city. At the end of the day, Titus booked a hotel to stay overnight. The next morning, he was ready to leave, having visited just for a day. At the train station, a man handed him a leaflet. Titus casually took it and read through it. Curious, he ran after the man to ask where the event was taking place. The man described the location, telling Titus to arrive early as many people were already involved in the business. The man then left. The show advertised on a leaflet was a get-rich-quick scheme promising to double any money invested within a day. Titus decided to stay, seeing it as an opportunity to quickly grow the capital he had set aside and start a bigger business in Kira. Early the next morning, he went to the venue. The organizers promised that any money invested would double within a day, but the required investment was huge. Some attendees left, thinking it was too risky, but Titus stayed. He had money set aside for his new project, and the organizers assured him and a few others who remained that anyone who did not receive their payments that day could return to the venue, where their permanent office was located, to reclaim it. After the show, Titus returned to his hotel, waiting for the alert of his invested money and the promise to double the gain within a few hours. Night fell, and Titus, still waiting, eventually drifted to sleep. By midnight, he suddenly awoke, and the first thing he did was check his phone notifications for the money alert. There was nothing. Titus immediately called the numbers the organizers had shared in case of delay, but the calls did not go through. The next morning, his heart racing, Titus hurried back to the venue and found others from the day before waiting as well, also tense. The office the organizers had used was now empty, unlike the day before when it was filled with amenities and documents that made them seem legitimate. Nearby businesses confirmed that the space had been vacant for months when Titus and the others tried to verify the authenticity of the organizers. After waiting and seeing none of them, realization hit: they had all been scammed. Distraught, some attendees cried and suggested going to the police. At the station, officers explained that scammers had been operating in Kira for a while, causing chaos and targeting innocent victims. If you see a get-rich-quick scheme, someone is not truthful. Hard work pays, and Kira is a place where businesses prosper. Why fall for scammers? The police said. Titus left the station heavy-hearted. He returned to his hotel, packed his bags, and headed to the train station. Just as he was about to board, a man handed him another leaflet. Expecting another scam, Titus tensed and grabbed the man by his shirt. Looking at the leaflet, he realized it simply advertised home amenities, and he let the man go. That day, Titus learned a lesson he would never forget. Never chase schemes promising quick, excessive returns. Kira's prosperity was built on hard work, and diligence was what truly paid. Though he lost some money, the lesson he gained was worth far more. Keep enjoying the episodes of 1001 Stories of Greatness at 1001 Stories of Greatness. Keep God bless. Keep going.